It is absolutely freezing cold. Really cold northerly wind. All the puddles are frozen. But luckily the canal is ice free. This is the Stainforth and Keedby Canal. Someone's left a brolly there for some reason. Lee's down there just getting his gear set up. We have got, just moseying up the hill here, 2 cameramen, a load of camera equipment, Phil and Baz. We're filming the latest video for the Edge membership section today, where we're going to be talking about a bait that no matter what the conditions, no matter what the venue, this bait will get you bites and will catch you fish, no matter how cold it is. So we're going to have a quick look at Lee and see what goes on in one of these days out on the bank.
Tell you what, I loved it here, Rob. I absolutely loved it here, right? What I loved about the Stainey was, I always felt, I love match fish, I love being in a competition. Pegs here were like 15 metres apart, all the way down the canal, dead straight line down the canal, which is obviously mega important. I always felt everyone had the same fishing conditions, and we've come here today on the coldest. It has literally gone from being like 10 degrees the last 2 or 3 days to like -1. The wind is bitter, all the puddles are frozen, and I'm coming here today knowing I'm going to get bites. Like, even if it would be like little perch and little roach, I always felt you were in a match, and that's why I loved coming here. I just loved
So we're talking about learning from guys like Alan Scotthorne,
Yeah, no,
and
like,
you know,
before I moved up
proper
north,
anglers.
Yeah, before I moved up north, it was like I used to dream about fishing against these people on the match. My first ever match on the Stainey, I remember walking in, and because I'd lived down south, I'd only seen all these like there was loads from the northwest. All the northwest guys came over, all the Saints guys came over, Starlets were here, and I just remember standing there going, "Oh my god, this is like." The who's who of match fishing at that time was coming here, and I was determined to like make it somewhere where I, caught some fish and understood it. It taught me so much about fishing. I can't believe how much it taught me about fishing. That was the main thing about coming here. It was so interesting every single week, and like putting my box down. If you hadn't been here, you'd literally be looking, going, "This is the bleakest day. It's cold. The banks, there's nobody here." But as I'm setting my box up, all the memories are coming back, and I'm thinking, I loved it. I absolutely loved the competition here. It was brilliant.
Right, we're going to talk through a few of your tactics, but more importantly, we're going to show you what happens on one of these days out. So, cameraman number 1, Phil will tell look at all this camera gear. Look at all this camera gear here. All that is going to get set up. We're going to have all eyes on Lee and myself, and this is where the magic happens. Guys, bait out, look. Line up the shot. Kit's ready. Hopefully we can put a bit of this bait together, get it in the swim, and get some fish caught pretty soon. My hands are dropping off. While Lee's doing his little talk about joker fishing, I thought I'd show you our little base for the day. Baz always brings this bivvy with him, and it makes things so much more comfortable. Obviously, get all the camera equipment out of the weather. We could pop in here if we ever get a little bit chilly or we want to have something to eat. Let's have a look what we've got. So, this is my lunch for the day. McCoy's. That's a chicken and cheese sandwich, Mexican chicken. We've got a milkshake, chocolate bar, and a bit of energy. It's a tough old game, sitting on the old unhooking mat, looking out onto the canal. And I'm telling you, sitting in here, it's probably tropical compared to outside. Just takes the wind off you, and that wind is freezing. I'm going to have my dinner and then we'll go out there and catch some fishes.
All right, lads, are you ready to go, Phil? Yeah? Phil, you're ready to go, aren't you?
I'm ready.
Are you ready to go, Baz?
Ready, yeah.
I'm ready. All my gear's ready. What are we waiting for?
Someone's sat over there eating.
So here's the reality of the. Oh look, there he is, chucked in his little den with his Greg Sarnie. What are we saying, lads? Is this typical? Because obviously doing a little
That's what happens all the time.
standard filming day, yeah. Always waiting for Rob. Well, enjoy your crisp, mate.
Here we go. This is the bait. That is what we call joker. It's a midge larvae, so bright red. Fish absolutely love it. Fish of all sizes love that. And you get it from, there's a few shops that will sell this, a few tackle shops that will sell this bait. Usually comes wrapped in newspaper like this. Usually from Europe. And we're going to be feeding this in different quantities today. We're going to feed it in ground bait. And believe it or not, every fish in the area is going to home in on this. And I'm hoping we're going to have a peg full of fish in no time. The hook bait that will fish over the top of it is going to be slightly bigger. Same sort of thing, but slightly bigger. And we call that bloodworm. A different midge larvae. But I think we need to get that in a bit of bait and get it launched in.
We have done it again. Underwater footage is a game changer when you're trying to learn about fishing, and we have gone and got some incredible stuff. The clearest footage we have ever got. Big fish feeding right in front of the camera. We're feeding, hooking fish, playing fish in front of the camera. We see exactly how those big fish react in a fishing situation. Baits such as pellet and corn, worm and caster, and remember, there is hours of underwater footage, method feeder, float, margin for big carp, shallow fishing. It's all there on the Edge website, www.anglingedge.co.uk, and now you can join on YouTube too. If you love YouTube, join on our Edge YouTube channel and you can watch all this incredible underwater footage.
We're ready to go, get them balls in, Lee. Show us the ball.
Loads
Okay.
of bait, Rob.
Loads of bait. So that, hang on, that is all those jokers that we've talked about. Lee's put a measurement of bait in there and we're going to give this a go. Obviously the filming boys have wrapped up for the day, so we're going to try feeding aggressively. We're going to give it a go.
Well, this is what used to happen, Rob. When I first came here, I think like you'd literally look along the line and 20 people in a row would be balling it in, and then it all became a bit more refined with cupping. But there's still a place for balling it in. It happens like certainly on different venues. You'll get teams just rock up, they'll do it, and it'll have a massive effect. So
I think
let's have a go, shall we?
let's give it a bit of a go, and then we'll have an hour's fishing. See what happens.
Sounds
I think that's the way to do it. Got your ground bait there, the rest of it there.
Yeah.
Go on then, give it the big boy.
I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to just doing it, Rob. I just love doing it. So just trying to look there. Here we go. Yes.
You're in there.
We're in. Let's see if we actually catch any fish after that bombardment of bait. Lower that rigging, nice and slow, nice and slow. Oh, the float is dotted right down. Little tiny indication. Are we gonna get him? Yeah! Is he a monster? Is he a monster? Oh! A little perchy to start off the day. Right, just quickly, Lee, show everybody bloodworm fishing, how to hook it.
Yeah, super easy, Rob. Basically, nice light wire hooks here, like this.
Okay.
And then I'm not looking for a monster bloodworm, looking for a nice smallish bloodworm. And they've got like a little dark area at the top.
That's the tough bit, isn't it?
It's the toughest bit, yeah. So I just tend to like literally, there he is. See that on my finger?
And that is going to get you a bait when all else, a bite, sorry, when all else fails. Let's see if we get another one. And anything will eat that bait, from that little tiny perch we've just caught to a 30-pound carp. He'll eat that as well. I don't think there's many 30-pound carp in this stretch, though, if I'm honest.
I've caught many 30-pound carp, mate.
No. This stretch of the Steynie is renowned for its winter fishing. This is where a lot of roach pack into in the cold. Oh, look at that. So fast when you get going, isn't it?
That's more like it. Oh,
Yeah, nice dumpy roach.
yeah, that's more like it.
Yeah, superb. It is nice to be out fishing, even though it's freezing cold, and it is freezing. It's nice to be out getting bites. It's one of the very few baits that I think you could go out on a day like today and actually guarantee getting bites with. There's so many baits that you'd go out there and just struggle.
Yeah, you can see how quick you get the bites as well.
They're onto it straight away, mate. Yeah.
You know, they're on it.
3 and 3. Can you do 3 and 3?
I'm hoping so, mate.
Would you like that house over there? Would you like to
It must be lovely in the summer out there,
Yeah.
on there, wouldn't it?
sit on that garden over there? Maybe get your missus to bring you out a nice cup of tea and a sandwich every now and again as you catch a load of fish. Go on. Go on.
Be a little bit more patient as well on the bite.
Giving it a good whack, aren't you? I mean, obviously you've got really soft elastic in the pole.
Yeah.
Look at this, another.
Few little tiny
Hey, look at this.
Oh, dear.
Look at this.
What's that?
Look
What
at
is
that.
So
Oh
there's a few
dear.
little tinies to start the session.
Right, let's come back to you when you're catching something a little bit more substantial. Great start though. Just to get a bite is a brilliant start on a day like today. Isn't he a messy fella? Just wrapping up for the day. Lee's still on the box, catching a load of fish. One a bung. We've not had massive fish, have we? But we've had one every time we've shipped out.
Yeah, every single tuck-in, mate.
Look at that lovely little roach. Bloodworm and joker. Let's have a look. Topped up once over that massive bombardment of bait. So show us what a top-up ball looks like, Lee.
Well, it depends how long you want it to last, Rob. So basically, classic size top-up ball might just be a little one-hander like this, where a few squeezes, put that in, just almost like you said, we threw a lot of bait in at the start. This would be like just taking it a little bit, just almost going, come on lads, we're back, come see us, you know, putting something in like that is a classic example when I'm bloodworm and joker fishing, how I like to try and keep, sort of almost remind the fish where they were originally. You know.
You got a little one on, that was down the edge, look.
Brilliant. Well, I was showing you the ball.
Yeah, dangle your bait in the edge, catch a little tiny fish.
If he fell in it,
Yeah, look, let's have a look at it.
no, he is tiny, isn't he? Look at him.
Perch. Mini perch.
Tell you what, Rob, the amount of perch in here
That is ridiculous, isn't it?
is ridiculous. How many are in here?
Come back.
Drive, don't they? You know, everywhere you go, like,
Yeah.
so many places you go, there's so many perch. There must be like such a species.
I'm going to come back with a lure rod when he's about £2 and catch him.
There's plenty of them in here, pal.
See if,
Maybe
I
not
can,
on the dock today.
see if I can zoom in on your flow, because it is dotted right down.
Tell you what, I'll be impressed if you can.
It is literally down to nothing, isn't it? Yeah. So that's sticking out quite a way. Let's get that last shot stick. There you go, the last shot's just going down now.
Sunlight has made it.
It does, yeah.
Here, mate,
See it nicely now. Shining in the sun. It's obviously such a delicate bait, bloodworm is, that any little movement on the float means that a fish has had that bait in its mouth and it's probably ruined the bait because it sucked the bait and ruined that bait. You probably won't get another bite, so you need to see everything. There we go. Yeah, we've got him. Another little fish.
Another little ball, Rob.
Yeah, another little top up will help. Oh, wonderful day to be out on the bank. A little bit chilly, but now the sun's out, we're catching a fish every chuck. Beautiful place to be out with your mates, doing a bit of filming.
Can't beat it, can you?
You cannot beat it.